Hello. I'm presenting Procdump V10.1, a command line utility mainly used for monitoring applications for CPU spikes and providing crash dumps during a spike to determine the cause of it. I'm Christian Smith. I'm a computer information systems major looking to transfer to Drexel University. I run multiple online businesses such as an online arbitrage through eBay, mainly focusing on watches, use music distribution to sell music online, and run a technology company called Lemic.com, which hosts my leading dropshipping software, Dropship Plus. Let's get into the topic here. So, as you can see, you can download it here by clicking that. What is Procdump? Procdump is a command line utility whose primary purpose is monitoring an application for CPU spikes and generating crash dumps during a spike that an administrator or developer can use to determine the cause of the spike. Procdump also includes hung window monitoring using the same definition of a window hang that Windows and Task Manager use, unhandled exception monitoring, and can generate dumps based on the values of system performance and counters. It can also serve as a general process dump utility that you can embed in other scripts. Using Procdump. Capture usage here. You can copy this here, put it into the command prompt. I'm using a Mac right now to record. I will be Okay, to install it, you would just copy this and put it in your command prompt. And to uninstall, copy and put that in the command prompt. Now there are many parameters that assist this Procdump in doing certain things. So when you use -A, avoid outage requires -R. If the trigger will cause the target to spin for a prolonged time due to an exceeded concurrent dump limit, the trigger will be skipped. -AT. Avoid outage at timeout. Cancel the trigger's collection at end seconds. -B. Treat debug breakpoints as exceptions, otherwise ignore them. CPU threshold at which to create a dump of the process. -CL. CPU threshold below which to create a dump of the process. -D. Invoke the mini dump callback routine named mini dump callback routine of the specified DLL. -E. Write a dump when the process encounters an unhandled exception. Include the one to create dump on the first chance exception. -F. Filter the first chance exceptions. Wildcards are supported. To just display the names without dumping, use a blank filter. -FX. Filter exclude on the content of exceptions and debug logging. Wildcards are supported. -G. Run as a native debugger in a managed process, no interrupt. -H. Write dump if process has a hung window, does not respond to window messages for at least 5 seconds. -I. Install Procdump as the AE debug postmortem debugger. Only -MA, -MP, -D, and -R are supported as additional options. -K. Kill the process after cloning. -R. Or at the end of dump collection. -L. Display the debug logging of the process. -M. Memory commit threshold in MB at which to create a dump. -MA. Write a dump file with all process memory. The default dump format only includes thread and handle information. -MC. Write a custom dump file. Include memory defined by the specified mini dump _task _type mask hex. -MD. Write a callback dump file. Include memory defined by mini dump write dump callback routine named mini dump callback routine of the specified DLL. -MK. Also write a kernel dump file. Includes the kernel stacks of the threads in the process. OS doesn't support a kernel dump. -MK when using a clone. -R when using multiple dump sizes. A kernel dump is taken for each dump size. ML. Trigger when memory commit drops below specified megabyte value. -MM. Write a mini dump file default. -MP. Write a dump file with thread and handle information and all read/write process memory to minimize dump size. Memory areas larger than 512 MB are searched for, and if found, the largest area is excluded. A memory area is the collection of same size memory allocation areas. The removal of this cache memory reduces Exchange and SQL server dumps by over 90%. -N. Number of dumps to write before exiting. -O. Overwrite an existing dump file. -P. Trigger on the specified performance counter when the threshold is exceeded. Note: to specify a process counter when there are multiple instances of the process running, use the process ID with the following syntax. -PL. Trigger when performance counter falls below the specified value. -R. Dump when using a clone. Concurrent limit is optional. Default 1, max 5. Caution: a high concurrency value may impact system performance. Windows 7 uses reflection. Windows 8 uses reflection. Windows 8.1 uses PSS. All trigger types are supported. -XS. Consecutive seconds before dump is running, default is 10. -10. Write a dump when the process terminates. Dash U, treat CPU usage relative to a single core used with dash C as the only option, uninstalls Procdump as the postmortem debugger. Dash W, wait for the specified process to launch if it's not running. Dash WER, queue the largest dump to Windows error reporting. Dash X, launch the specified image with optional arguments. If it is a store application or package, Procdump will start on the next activation only. Dash 64, by default, Procdump will capture a 32-bit dump of a 32-bit process when running on 64-bit Windows. This option overrides to create a 64-bit dump, only used for WOW64 subsystem debugging. Dash question mark, use dash question mark dash A2C example command lines.